A chill runs down your spine as you hold your ground. So you admit it. I make the rules. It's my show, my rules, my game. The ghost suddenly blinks out, only to reappear behind Atlas.
You're just another fake fan.
In a flash, Mike melds with Atlas and the two form a much larger, scarier creature.
Don't you know who I am?
Cute as hell is what you are. But who? Good question. Hey all you cool creatures, I'm Cryptid. Welcome to the Cryptid Plays YouTube channel. Today we are playing the demo of Cryptid Crush, which is a game where you have moved to the town of Long Hope, which is filled with cryptids and creatures of urban myth. You are also seemingly one of the only normal humans there. You also seem to be suffering from some kind of strange curse, but you're not sure what it is. Now, this game was recommended to me by another very awesome YouTuber whose username is EpicsLion, and I would recommend checking him out if you haven't watched his videos yet. He's incredibly funny and just a cool dude all around, honestly. Now, as for content warnings for this game, there is some violence, but there's a battle system with it. There is also maybe slight flashing lights. There's also some slight blood and some cursing, but I mean, honestly, overall, this game is fairly tame. It's not super violent or scary or anything of that sort. So with the content warnings out of the way, let's get started.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes. All right.
I'm glad I got a hold of you in time.
Oh my god. Holy crap, that's so cute. Oh my gosh.
You're wildly unprepared to enter this world, and I'd rather not see a human be torn apart by the fabric of reality.
Fair enough.
You can speak, can't you?
Ooh, choices. Ah. You know what? I can speak. Wonderful. In any case, I'm going to ask, what's your name? Yeah. And I go by Cryptid, so let's do that. Last name. Oh. Well, usually it's the other way around, but for the sake of it, Moth. All right, Cryptid Moth. I'll keep that in mind. What's that? Who am I? Definitely not the Mothman. Now, how would you like to be addressed? Oh my gosh. How am I feeling today? Am I feeling more like a he, him, or a they, them? You know, let's go with he, him this time around. Good choice. What's with the random questions? Well,
Those who lack a sense of self tend to on entry into this realm of existence. I'm just here to help jog your memory.
ooh, oh, yeah. That'd be helpful. So, tell me more about yourself. What's your preferred type of beverage? Ooh. Ooh. I actually enjoy sparkling water. I know a lot of people, don't. I'm also okay with water. Soda concoction. Nah, I don't drink a lot of soda. Simple herbal tea. I like herbal tea, but I won't lie. I like caffeinated teas better. Let's go with I'm 70% iced coffee at this point. Name one of your greatest weaknesses. All of them. Oh God. I think scatterbrained is probably the worst one. What's something you're ignoring right now? Ooh. I haven't been exercising as much as I would like to, but I'm not really ignoring it. I'm in no rush to do anything, really. What would you say is your strongest quality? Not true, but I used to. Just haven't found quite as much time to do it recently. I try to be patient with myself. I can admit when I'm wrong. I usually can. Every once in a while, no. I think this one. I try to be patient with myself. If you had an entire day to yourself, where would you spend it? Oh. Well, it's clearly recharging my social batteries by playing a single-player video game. If you were a cryptid, what would you be? Well... Man, I wouldn't mind being a space alien, actually. That's kind of cool. Interesting. Now, how do you envision yourself? Ooh, oh my gosh, so cute. That's us. We're adorable. Let's change our hair length. Nah, I like the long hair. Hair pump? That's cute. Oh my gosh, I love that. Do I want that or... that's a tough decision. Also, I'm digging this, changing background. I'll come back to that. Facial hair? Nah. Glasses? Oh, that's cute. Coat color. Ooh, we're gonna have to go purple. Let's not do the pomp. I like the look of the slick back ponytail. More. Let's see. Beanie. No. Not with the ponytail. Without the ponytail, yes. Eyeliner, necklace, and choker? Hell yeah. Or pin? Yes. Okay. I'm done.
I was just resting my eyes.
Sure. Was I boring you?
You seem rather lost. Is there anything I can help you with?
Ooh, I need dad advice. You sure about that?
This weather, huh?
Never kiss with the proboscis. Good advice. All right. I guess take me to chapter select.
Forget something?
Where are you going? Clearly chapter 0. Buzz, buzz. It's from Moth. Your phone startles you awake. A trail of messages scrolling down your screen. Atlas. Wait, who is Atlas? Hey, are you awake? It's time. Ghosty time. Ghosty time? Ooh. I sent you the address. Just follow the radio tower and you'll find it. All you can manage to type back in your half-asleep, sluggish state is... "K." Yeah, that sounds about right. I'm not much of a texter. Or talker on the phone, actually. You feel a sudden icy chill, jolting you awake and sending shivers down your spine. Oh my gosh! A three-eyed cat! How cute! You see a large, fuzzy, gray cat with 3 eyes and a flaming tail shoving her translucent paw through your face. Yeah, that sounds about right, actually.
Greetings, mortal.
Greetings, oh my gosh. With a yelp, you leap out of bed, the shimmering tabby cat phasing right through you.
Can't you just be normal?
Is that our voice? Oh my gosh, that is cute as heck. Holy crap, I love it. That is a great voice.
You slept through 3 alarms. I was getting desperate.
Okay. I'm awake. And I'm running late. You rush around your room, gathering everything you could possibly need for tonight. You then run through your mental checklist. Don't forget your flashlight, bolt cutters, granola bars, and... You squat down to tie your shoes and slip on your jacket. Opening the door, you step out into the stuffy hallway and march out to your car. Wait for me! Taro has to race to catch up with you, meowing in protest as she kicks off the top step and floats down the stairs, phasing right through the apartment wall. Whoa. Chapter 0, Dead Air. Taro finally lands on your shoulder as you reach your car and nips your ear. Oh. You try to brush the phantom cat off your shoulder, but your hand sweeps right through her. Caught you! Ugh. After convincing Taro that the passenger seat is the coolest seat in the car, she finally settles down, letting you buckle up and start the engine. You flick on the headlights before backing up and pulling onto the street. Are you sure Atlas is gonna be any help? Taro keeps her little paws tucked under her fluff like a fuzzy bread loaf. You know what they say about Mothmen? That they're bad omens? Bingo! Omen or not, I could use all the help I can get. Right, that nasty curse. You should really get that checked out. Isn't that your job?
That's cute.
You don't expect me to work on an empty stomach, do you? Taro whimpers, bringing a weak paw to her forehead. I'm feeling faint. Do you need me to stop and get you something? Oh, no, don't worry about me. I'll survive. You're the one dealing with that wretched curse, not me. Wretched? I don't feel any different. Oh, you will. And it's going to be agonizing. You never mentioned that. I didn't want to scare you. Even describing this curse brings about evil. So, you can't get rid of it, you can't even talk about it, and it's going to be excruciating? Is there anything else you forgot to tell me? Taro glances around and slouches back in the passenger seat. She takes a pause and closes her third eye, thinking. There's a countdown.
Hold on.
A countdown? That's right. It's a countdown to your imminent demise. You shoot Taro a sharp look. That's not funny. I'm not joking, silly. How much time do I have? That's for a cat to know and a physician to find out. But that's why you're here, right? Being a cosmic guardian and all? You're meant to protect me? Absolutely. Your phone chimes, buzzing in the cup holder. It seems you're getting a phone call. Where are you? I'm on my way. Sheesh. Unlike you, most of us can't fly. You fell back asleep, didn't you? Atlas snarks in response. I'm not nocturnal. Not with that attitude. So, do you see the station? Leaning forward, you glance upwards towards the distant radio tower cutting through the night air. I think so. Is it just the three of us? Depends. How cool are you with devils? Pretty cool? Why? I have a friend who just got off work and was wondering if they could tag along. I figured I'd ask you first. Yeah, I definitely feel safer in a larger group.
Booyah!
Sweet. See you soon. Don't forget about the phantom frequency. There's ghosts on the radio waves? Channel 103.1, Elkhorn Radio. I've got it. I've got it. Great thunk. The sound of feathers brush against the microphone, and the audio fizzles out before Atlas squeaks. Cute. Oh no! Be careful, Atlas. That's definitely a worry. That's adorable. Sorry, I hit a lamppost. I'll meet up with you soon. Drive safe. Atlas hangs up. Pish! Classic moth move. Hey! I resent that remark. Or do I resemble that remark? You picture Atlas wildly fluttering around a giant light bulb, and then it dawns on you. Oh, I forgot my flashlight. Looks like we'll need to make that pit stop and snack run anyways.
Just fantastic.
God damn it. Rolling into view is a dingy-looking gas station named Al's Owl Nighter. Oh, that's cute. Dozens of sun-bleached local ads plaster the foggy store windows, weeds sprouting through the cracks in the cement. This place looks safe enough, right? It's well lit, at least. A pleasant jingle echoes into the night air as the door leading out of a roadside mini-mart swings open. Oh my god, I love these. Okay, that's a lot of cute little posters. You walk out into the starlight, a newcomer to the town of Longhope, carrying a convenience store sushi roll and a cheap flashlight.
That sushi was suspiciously underpriced.
I bet it was. Oh my god. Yeah, don't eat gas station sushi. Probably not a good idea. You hold the receipt up to the neon open sign, eyeing it closely.
Oh well.
We're a little too trusting, I feel. You shuffle back to your car, bounty in tow, and gaze over the horizon. You stare off towards the sleeping town of Longhope, your new home, and gather your thoughts. You haven't had a moment to yourself since that cat practically poofed into existence. But you'd better get going. No way in hell are you pulling another all-nighter. Opening the car door, you plop down the bag of groceries with a bit of a huff. Your ear catches a low, restrained sound of claws scraping against leather, the sound of some terrible creature trying to hide her devilry. Taro, you goblin! That's my car! Taro splays her paws and stretches, dragging her claws across the car seat. Well, as my Meowther always said, the world is your scratching post. She lifts her chin slightly and purrs. I'll consider sparing your car's interior if you offer me something I want. She tilts her head to one side and closes her eyes expectantly. Fine. You roll your eyes and reach over, gently scratching Taro behind the ears. She's oddly cold for a big fuzzy cat. Well, she is a ghost, isn't she? You're a real handful, Taro. Seriously, what kind of cat drags me out past midnight for some expired sushi? We have places to be. A Neangel, of course. Or that's what I call myself anyway. You do know I'm not just a normal cat, right? Meow, paw over the goods. I'm hungry. All of these cat puns and cat-related puns are excellent. You peel off the plastic wrap and slide it towards the demanding cat. How does a ghost cat eat? The world may never know. You sigh, turning the key in the ignition, the old car rattling to life. We'd better get going before I totally chicken out. The car drives off, peeling out of the convenience store parking lot and down the dimly lit streets of Longhope. Taro scarfs down the last bits of sushi, licking specks of rice off her nose.
Who cares?
You've got nothing to worry about, Cryptid. Speaking of ghosts, aren't we on the lookout for that phantom frequency? Taro meows as she gazes out the window and the car drives up the road. Oh, right. You slide your hand over to the dash and click on the stereo. The radio whirs on, with harsh static as it switches between frequencies until it reaches 103.1. The static is cut with a crisp and peppy tune, cueing the start of some sort of radio show.
Good evening, Freaksters! I'm your host, Madhouse Mike, live at Elkhorn County Radio. What's that? Seems my producer's letting me know that I am, in fact, dead. Thanks a lot. So, before we get started, I just wanted to give a shout out to all my listeners. It is your support that keeps this show alive. So, as a thank you, I'll be starting tonight's show with some fan mail.
Madhouse clears his throat for emphasis and puts on a silly voice.
Hey, lovely. You want to make thousands working with a flexible schedule from home? Of course you do. Join our loyal family and become the independent girl boss of your dreams. For a tiny fee of $1,200, you two can enroll in our courses and start feeding today. Join us and flourish, the Great Mother. Wow. Thanks much for that threatening and oddly fleshy letter. Seriously, this thing is meaty.
Ew. You turn off the radio. Yuck.
Are you for real?
Didn't you mail in a fan letter? I wouldn't call myself a fan, Taro. Heck, I've never even heard of the guy. You grimace, glancing out the window as the woods begin thinning out into a clearing. The skeletal frame of the radio tower stretches up over the horizon, looming over your destination, Elkhorn Radio Station. Pulling into the radio station's overgrown parking lot, you park between the fading lines. Taro hops up and jumps into her human's arms, insisting on being carried like the oversized baby she is. You open the car door and step outside. You feel the brush of Taro's whiskers against your cheek, somewhat easing your fears.
Oh dear.
Okay, we'll be fine. It's just a haunted station on a hill. No big deal. You click on the hefty flashlight with a tight grip. You angle the light towards the station, as well as the large metal fence in front of it. Crap. Forgot the bolt cutters again. You turn your attention instead to a large sheet of wood spray, painted with crude red letters attached to the fence. You read it aloud. Keep out. Trespassers will be murderlated. Excellent. Aha, cool. Taro squirms out of her human's arms and daintily lands on her feet. I heard the place glows red on Friday nights, and the on-air sign never burns out. Bunch of silly rumors if you ask me. But it's clearly haunted. Meow, where is everyone? Swishing her tail, Taro paces around the parking lot. It's already 2 a.m. They should have been here by now. Checking the time, you stuff your phone into your pocket and scan your surroundings with your flashlight. This calls for an investigation. Or I could just shoot them a text. You shine your flashlight around, but don't find anything in particular. No, not like that. You've got to roll. I left my dice at home. What am I looking at? All right. Sometimes things require skill and a bit of luck. So, to determine how your fate unfolds, you have to roll. You'll be given a difficulty rating that you have to meet or surpass. The universe will then add a modifier based on your stats. Brains, in this case. This feels like some kind of forbidden knowledge. Oh, it is. Now try rolling for real. Fine. Oh, frick.
Are you even trying?
No, I screwed that up. Wow, that was awful. Don't worry, though. If you fail a roll, don't fret. You have a chance to change fate by spending karma. You know, let me just call Atlas. What's karma, you ask? Well, whenever you fail a roll, you can expend karma to re-roll. You can re-roll as many times as you have karma, whether you succeed or failed at that roll, but you have to be smart with it. You only get a point of karma when you fail and decide not to re-roll. You got it? I'm sure someone around here gets it. Great! Now tap that button and try re-rolling those dice. Alright. Success! Result, 10 plus 1. Excellent! The flashlight scans over the empty lot, light dragging across the shattered windows and over the overgrown shrubbery. It suddenly catches a pair of beady red eyes lurking in the tree line, the light glinting off the unblinking eyes. Thank you for screaming for me. You yelp in surprise, dropping your flashlight. In a flash, the figure leaps from the branches and splays its wings, swooping down before landing with a somersault. Dramatically, the very clouds overhead part, silvery moonlight revealing the creature's feathery visage. Hello! Oh my god, I can't get over how absolutely adorable he is, to be honest. Wait, Atlas?
The one and only. I thought I'd scope out the perimeter before diving right in.
After his dramatic entrance, Atlas shakes out his glossy feathers and flaps his large wings. So is he related to the one that we met before? His antennae twitch as he stands on one leg, poking Taro with one of his hind claws.
So, is this the spirit you mentioned? I kinda expected something, more impressive.
Oh, you be nice to her. Taro fluffs up, her whiskers standing on end as she hisses.
I am a great and powerful cosmic guardian.
Sure you are. She bites one of the Mothman's talons. Gah! Ouch. I am in immense pain. Atlas pulls away, breaking out of Taro's grip. It's not too late to be haunted by something cooler, right? Taro's doing her best. You shoot the Mothman a sharp look. You're just jealous you don't have a familiar following you around. Damn. Honestly, if I had to pick, I'd want a Raven familiar. Too bad ravens hate me. Oh no, I'm so sorry, Atlas. Atlas bends down and scoops the flashlight off the ground. Here, sorry for startling you. Breaking through the greenery, a single blue flame casts an eerie light over a large, imposing demon striding into the clearing, a heavy pair of bolt cutters resting at their hip.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Oh my gosh, what a dang cutie. They're big. Ah, it seems everyone has arrived. I assume Atlas spoke of me? The tall devil stares down, as if evaluating the small human and his spectral cat. How'd you get here so fast? Legs. This is Jamie, the roughest devil around. They're a great listener, bone collector, fist fighter, and artist. Jamie, you should show Cryptid some drawings. No. Yeah, I feel that.
Oh, man!
But you're so good.
Who cares?
I suppose I'll scout on ahead since you seem to be in such capable claws. The feline hovers past the demon, floats through the fence, and disappears into the overgrowth. We should follow suit. Jamie struts towards the chain link fence, unsheathing the bolt cutters. They snap through the padlock and give a quick thumbs up.
Let the crimes commence.
Hell yeah! This is a horrible idea. What if someone gets hurt? You hesitate, stopping just before the gate. Atlas nudges you and smiles with his eyes, his antennae flicking forward as he tilts his head to one side. Pish! Ghosts are practically harmless. I bet this dude's just some disembodied voice or a possessed microphone. Besides, you've got me to protect you. Nah, it's the other way around. Hurry up. Reluctantly, you follow suit, trailing after Atlas as you three approach the abandoned station. The exterior of the radio station is tagged with fading graffiti and plastered with condemnation warning posters. Jamie turns the handle to the front door and it easily clicks open. I expected more resistance. Looking through the doorway, the dark interior of the station seems impossibly clean compared to the outside. The waiting room is seemingly suspended in time, only faded from months of neglect, maybe years. You shuffle in line behind Jamie as you examine the lobby. Stopping a moment, you realize that you're the only one with a flashlight. All of you can see in the dark? Indeed. My eyes can pierce any darkness. I actually rely on my capitate antennae. With these big ol' eyes, my vision's super sensitive to light. Okay, it's not seeing, but more like smelling.
You have got to be joking.
Atlas, can you go a single day without mentioning your insectoid parts? Why do they look so disturbed? What is that expression? It's so cute. I don't mind, really. You twirl the flashlight in your hand, nearly dropping it in the process. Wandering around, Atlas tries the nearest door. After finding it locked, he shuffles over to the recording studio window and presses his face against the glass. Jamie frowns and kicks one of the trash cans over. Dozens of lime green soda cans come clanging out, scattering across the floor. They seem surprised, making a face as they scoop up one of the cans. For an unlocked haunted house, it is surprisingly untouched. I almost feel wrong trashing the place. Where do you think we'll find the ghost? You tuned into the ghost frequency, right? Atlas perks up, his feelers twitching as he stands back and turns around. Atlas gives a reassuring nod.
There's no feathers off my back.
It's fine if you didn't. I'll catch you up. So, the show was basically this radio host, Madhouse Mike, reading ghost stories and urban myths off a script. It was all super cheesy, and I loved it. I don't understand. Anyways, he's the ghost we're looking for. Madhouse was an expert on the supernatural, so I'm certain he'll know something about your curse. Mike is playing a character, Atlas. Who knows what the guy is like off air? Jamie absent-mindedly crushes one of the split cans and tosses it back into the trash can. Atlas's antennae droop as he looks away. Aren't ghosts usually created from tragedy? He sounds normal enough to me. Atlas gasps.
Oh, I got a story about this one!
It was totally tragic. Madhouse died while advertising for some sketchy drink company. He thought he could bring in more listeners by drinking the entire sample box. Oh God. It actually worked for like 2 seconds. I mean, really, who'd trust a company named Toxic Waste Energy? Holy crap, no one should. That's terrible. He drank so much that his skin glowed green, and then he beefed it from all that radiation. The studio shut down afterwards, and no one alive has been on air since. Jamie shoots Atlas a cold look from across the room. Do you even hear yourself? Shh. This is exactly what Madhouse would have wanted. Hosting a radio show for the rest of eternity? That sounds great.
You have got to be joking.
Turning into a restless ghost is easily the worst case scenario. It's funny. He carried me through those long nights at my old retail job back home. You know, before I got fired after being robbed twice and starting an electrical fire. The dude was a legend for us night owls. You truly are a bringer of bad luck. You're a literal devil. All right, relax, you two. Ugh. Rumors won't get us anywhere. We need to search the place and gather more information. And risk upsetting the guy when we're about to hop onto his radio show? No way. Upset?
Idiotic.
Atlas, we're trespassers. What do you think about this, Cryptid? Both Jamie and Atlas turn to you, expecting immediate input to settle whatever this is. Jamie's right. We might find something useful, like a vault of haunted treasure or a portal to a ghost dimension. Atlas, think of all the exclusive merch. You could totally ask for an autograph. You think so? Actually, let's check out the record room. There's gotta be some shiny collector vinyls and tapes in there. The Mothman's eyes sparkle. They're so sparkly, I love them. You know, for research purposes. Jamie absently watches Atlas scamper off deeper into the station, mildly annoyed. They brush past you and open the door before them, ushering the human to follow. Scratch that. I want this specter dealt with now. Avoiding their icy blue gaze, your heart skips a beat at Jamie's words. Even though they agreed, you still feel like they're burning a hole in your chest. I was wondering why you'd come with us. Jamie thinks a moment before answering flatly. I wanted to meet you. An average human moving to Long Hope is a major big deal. What makes you say that? Folks around here tend to be occult, undead, or aquatic. Which you obviously are not.
Wait, what?
Nope. Then something had to have brought you here. Jamie's expression darkens, their gaze trailing down before resting upon you. Your throat feels dry as you try to force a response. Well, I've known Atlas since like forever. He helps me unpack. Not what I meant. Jamie, you're being awfully cryptic. You hardly manage to squeak out your words, ready to buckle under Jamie's suffocating aura. I have a lot on my mind. Okay. You've decided Jamie is definitely annoyed with you. Somehow, you have to salvage this. So, you'll be there for Friday's movie night, right? Jamie's eyes light up, the flame atop their head flickering a warmer blue. Carrying stuffed sweet potatoes, chicken skewers, and jalapeno dip. Oh, that sounds really good. You picture Jamie wearing a gingham apron and oven mitts, all while carrying a tray of freshly baked snickerdoodles. You cook?
Excellent.
Full time. I have so many questions. They call me the Grill Master. Oh my god, I love them. Jamie, I need answers. I need you to keep walking. Sure thing, Grill Master.
Do not say that.
With a grunt, you manage to shove the door open, knocking down a filing cabinet blocking the doorway within the room. Stepping over the cabinet, you gaze around the office. Why is he crying? No. The room is completely trashed. Loose papers are scattered across the carpet. Green sludge is smeared across the walls, and a bookshelf full of records and trophies are smashed to bits. Oh dear. Atlas lets out a gasp, stumbling towards the sorry pile of vinyls and falls to his knees.
Oh man!
No! What kind of monster did this? The Mothman scoops up a handful of shattered records, letting the shards fall between his feathers. These were original copies. Couldn't you just download the digital album? No, it's about the rich omnidimensional sound. The little swirls. Ignoring Atlas's mournful muttering, Jamie runs their hand across the wall, tracing out the words written in faintly glowing slime. DailyGhostWatch.net. The hell does that mean? Jamie steps back, reading the words scrawled onto the wall.
Could this be right?
Sounds like a website. Atlas looks up from the vinyl wreckage, wiping away his tears. It's just some blog that reports on abnormal occurrences. Makes sense. I was actually a mod there for like a month. Ew. Moderation's important. Yeah, you nerds better get snooping. I'll make it quick. Where should I start? Ooh. Let's start at the computer. Sneaking around the office, you stop at the desk, resting in one corner, looking it over with your flashlight. A chunky computer hums with power, and the monitor rests on the desk, a single sticky note slapped to its screen. It reads, "Password Deathproof," in messy pen strokes. You click on the monitor, which blinks on and flashes a group photo of the studio members before sputtering out again. Clicking on the monitor once more, you click the minimized webpage and are greeted with the ghost hunting forum. Someone seems to have scoured the page, leaving comments and even arguing with the moderators under the username RadioGhost1. One comment reads, "This guy sounds so cool. I wonder what he was like in life." A response under the same username reads, "Great post. Heaven's really missing out, lol." Scrolling down, you see that Mike's been banned for self-advertising. You're about to check the other tab open on the computer, but are cut short as something cold brushes against you. Turning around sharply, you see a human-sized figure crafted out of empty toxic waste cans sits in the dusty office chair. The figure has a marker mouth hanging open in a smile, its head built from a half-crushed water jug, and paper clips strung together like hair. A name tag clipped to the forehead reads, "Debbie." This is seriously creepy. Investigation roll difficulty 4. Okay. Success! Result 7+1. Let's see here. Bulletin board. Oops. Scanning over the room, you look to the corkboard nailed to the wall, taking note over the various pages tacked to the board. Is that a face? Yeah, it is a face. When the light flickers, there's a face on the floor. Or there was. Marker mustaches are scribbled over a single group photo, a man wearing a red hoodie scratched out entirely. A printed out calendar is pinned to the wall with August 21st circled and labeled Doctor's Appointment. There's even a coupon for a free case of toxic waste energy tacked to the corkboard. Tearing off the coupon, you bring it to Atlas, hoping for some insight. What's this?
Hold on a sec.
Oh, that's the drink that killed Mike Madhouse. It's that infamous soda brand known for its insane caffeine content. You immediately regret asking, but decide to keep the coupon anyways. Just in case? I don't recommend it. Atlas stands near the door, scrolling through his phone. Noticing you looking up at him, he decides to pipe up. Apparently, the Daily Ghost wrote an article about Elkhorn Station. The Mothman skims over the blog post. Dude, they didn't bother mentioning Mike by name. Does that even matter? Mike's just a faceless green poltergeist to these people, see? Literally, no face. Atlas holds out his phone, showing off a blurry green mass wearing a hat and a hoodie. It's difficult to make out. Isn't that how the whole cryptid gig works? I guess you're right. Jamie shrugs and turns away from Atlas, their tail knocking over the small trash can, spilling the contents onto the floor. Whoops. Ooh, oh gosh, okay. Success! Let's see here. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ah. Muffled voices. You hear a muffled voice and put your ear up against the wall to listen in better. Stop putting garbage in with the fan mail. I'm not reading any more scams. There's a long pause for a moment before the voice picks up again. Look, I was wondering. It's about my work hours. You see, usually I'm sharper than a wolf bite, but the past decades felt rather dull. I was thinking maybe I could take a break. I'd spend that time reconnecting with the living part of me. There's a drone of silence before you hear a muffled slam and the sound of a can crumpling in someone's grip. Oh, okay. Cool. 5 + 1, so we got a successful roll. Let's see here. Alright, trophy case. Following the trail of papers, you stop at the smashed trophy case with the words, "Stinks worse than Momo," spray painted in red over the whole thing. It seems to have held a variety of commemorations and awards celebrating radio entertainment the station had broadcast. You shift through the destruction, only finding the remains of awards and to obscured bands and talk shows like Shark Infinity, Tiny Red Panda, and DJ Bean Angel. Nothing about Madhouse, though. You shift through the destruction, only finding the remains of awards to obscure bands and talk shows, like Shark Infinity, Tiny Red Panda, and DJ Bean Angel. Nothing about Madhouse, though. Looks like Mike's really taking this personally.
Booyah!
Dude! Shark Infinity recorded here? Alright. Failure. Result 4 + 1. Alright, nerds, we gotta go. Jamie gestures to the door, their tail flicking impatiently.
This is pointless.
Fine. There's no way I can salvage this. Atlas begrudgingly leaves the remains of shattered vinyls behind. As you three head out into the hallway, Atlas briskly marches ahead. Jamie just rolls their eyes with a scoff. You walk like a pigeon. Following Atlas's voice, you and Jamie turn the corner and stop abruptly. He's fiddling with the doorknob and pointing a feeler up at the glowing on-air sign that fills the hall with an eerie red light. It's totally jammed. Atlas is cut short as a hand shoots out from the door, grabbing at the moth's neck fluff. It stops, confused, and slinks back behind the door. Guess I scared him off?
Is that the best you can do?
I doubt it. The door suddenly vanishes, leaving Atlas tumbling into the studio room.
Well. What took you so long? You three totally left me hanging. Dead air is a career killer in this line of work. You could have at least rescheduled with my producer.
You mean the Jughead abomination back in the office? Ah, so you met him. Not much of a talker. Madhouse Mike laughs at his own joke. So, who are you and what do you want? Suddenly blinking into view, Mike appears in his full ghoulish glory. Oh my god, he's adorable. You're really real. Of course I'm real. You think I host a radio show just for kicks? I've been waiting for a special guest slot for ages. Oh my gosh, Mike Madhouse! Atlas takes a sharp breath, absolutely starstruck at the sight of his hero, a real urban legend.
Oh boy, I'm a huge fan!
Oh, so cute. Atlas looks up at Jamie, who's blankly staring at Mike, hunger glazed over their eyes. Jamie, don't. He turns back towards the Phantom and squeaks. We're here to join you on tonight's show. I don't think it'd be a good idea. Madhouse pauses. To turn down such big fans. Oh my god, that freaking face. This guy is freaking adorable. In spite of his goofy ass voice. Except you, the one with the ram horns. I don't deal with devils. Bold choice of words for a dead man. You're drooling on the carpet. Sorry, Jamie. I understand. Weak-willed spirits tend to fall faint around me. Atlas does a giddy fist pump to himself and stands up straight.
Booyah!
Sweet! Yes, this is business. I am a serious business boy. A serious business boy, of course he is. Evening, ghosts and ghouls. We're back live at Elkhorn Radio, located just off Route 101, over the river and through the woods. For those just tuning in, I'm your ghastly host, Madhouse Mike, and welcome to the Witching Hour. We've got a special treat tonight. Guests from the realm of the living. Why don't you introduce yourselves? Mike makes a nod, cueing the two in. Lex, if you're listening, you owe me $20. Dude, now's not the time. You whispered to the Mothman, shooting him a glare. I'm Cryptid, and this is Atlas. I just moved to Longhope. We're both big fans.
Whoa.
Whoa, you've got guts moving to a town full of cryptids. I guess so. Were you scared? A little. But I know I'll be okay with my cosmic guardian around. A what? My ghost cat, Taro. She's meant to protect me, but she tends to do her own thing. Where is Taro, anyway? Sounds like you've got a real affinity for spirits. And a knack for trouble. You elbow Atlas, and the two of you exchange cheeky smiles. Then I suppose trouble here's the one and only Mothman, prophet of the Silver Bridge, bringer of disaster. So, what's it like being an omen of destruction? No, that'd be my dad. I'm just a Mothman, not the Mothman. I can't really control my visions either. I'm just here helping out a cursed friendo. You can see the future? Hell yeah! Give us a prophecy, Mothman. Atlas looks a little frazzled, his eyes darting which way. Like, on the spot? I wanted to talk about Cryptid's curse. It's okay, just go with the flow. What's in my future? Those are some nice teeth, sir. Okay, sure, haha, yeah, I can try. Closing his eyes, the moth folds his wings and tilts his head to one side, as if he's trying to listen in on something. Nope, never mind, I can't do this. Why not? I guess ghosts are just too dang hard to read. Can we move on to the next bit?
Yawn!
Seriously? Sorry, man. It was worth a shot. You feel a little underwhelmed. What about my future? You and Atlas make eye contact. Cryptid, you're gonna oversleep and wake up with a headache. Aw, man. You're definitely underwhelmed. Any tips on how to set these things into motion? How am I supposed to know? Fate is stupid and impossible to figure out. Wow, real inspiring stuff, lil dude. Mike waves his hand around, shaking his head with a smile. I say we move on to our next segment. How about some episodic callbacks? It should be a total breeze for such big fans. Aw, shoot. Is this gonna be a battle? Yep, I'm a real mega fan. Episode 15. Which undead horror did we interview on the show? You sit there quietly, shuffling your feet and tapping the counter, unsure of what to say. My mom? Bloody bones! Mothman throws a single wing into the air, exclaiming the answer. Holding your arms across your chest, you sink into their chair with a scowl. Perfect! Mike moves things right along. This is a spicy one. In episode 26, who was Sasquatch's secret lover? Atlas looks like he's about to spontaneously combust. It's on the tip of my tongue. You look a little flushed. Ooh. Okay, Loveland, Frogman, or the Squonk? The Squonk.
Booyah!
The Goat Man! Damn. Not bad, though you really ought to give your friend here a chance. Mike snickers. I'm a little unprepared here. Right, I'm getting ahead of myself. In Season 1's finale, what news broke that night? I'm pretty sure you died? Alice gently taps you on the foot with a talon and whispers to you before you can answer. There was an alien abduction. It was aliens. Oh yeah? Just how many episodes of my show aired on the radio? Atlas whispers to you in a hushed voice. 32. 32. Correct. The ghost's smile falters, giving the two a cold look. Next question. What did I have for breakfast? You look to Atlas for an answer, but he doesn't respond. I don't know. The ghost is absolutely thrilled by Atlas's answer, giggling to himself as he slaps up his soundboard. Oh god. Any real listener would know I skip breakfast. That's totally unfair. Oh yeah? Hey Atlas, who sponsored Season 2's recap episode. Atlas shrugs. I skip the ad breaks. How do you skip ads on the radio? That's it! We're cutting to commercial. Mike's smile falters as he flicks off the microphones and whirls around. I thought we were having a good time. He points at Atlas. You. Me? You'll be helping me out here. The ghost growls and clicks on the microphones, snapping back into his chipper host persona. Oh. Oh no. Oh heck yes. Now, you all know that personally, I love toxic waste. In fact, I drank so much that my skin turned green. Ha! But I can recognize my own biases, so don't just take my word for it. Atlas, pal, why don't you try out their newest flavor, Beyond the Grave? A can of toxic waste suddenly appears in the Mothman's grasp, as though he had always been holding it. Atlas grips the can in his claws and cracks it open, letting the green foam trail down his feathers. Yeah, sure, but didn't this lukewarm soda literally kill you? Just drink it. Don't do it. He takes a sip. The moth drops like a rock. So, what do you think? I'm sure we're all dying to know. Suddenly, Atlas perks right back up and wipes away the green liquid trailing from his mouth. Are you okay, buddy? Wowzers! I feel like my skeleton could jump out and dance a jig. Seriously, Beyond the Grave will knock your socks off. You jump from your seat. Wait, what's going on? What did you do to Atlas? Chillax, it's only temporary. Assuming you can get through this next segment, it's time for my favorite game, Fake or Folklore. Can I just say I really enjoy our I couldn't read all that, it was way too fast. Anyway, why don't you explain the rules, Flyboy? Atlas jitters unnaturally, his antennae twitching as he speaks. Sure thing, Maddie. The rules are easy. Mike here will describe a cryptid and you have to guess what it is. If you get it wrong, you'll suffer a tiny penalty. If you're alive by the end, you win. A penalty? I'm guessing you'll kill me if I refuse to play? No way! I'll just be keeping Atlas as collateral, so by all means, leave your precious Mothman behind. I could use a co-host.
Just fantastic.
Fine. I'll play your stupid game. You plop back down in the cushioned office chair and fold your arms. Now is your chance to really let your knowledge shine. Great. Couldn't have said it better myself, Flyboy. Now let's get started with some fake or folklore. Question 1. Cited in 1971, the Missouri monster Momo is known to scare off attackers with what? It stinks. Don't they smell really bad? I'd think they'd stave people off with their stench. Well, that's definitely an answer. Drumroll time. That was so easy. Come on, are you even trying? You're completely right. I've gone softer than a marshmallow. Question 2. Old Ephraim, a cryptid found terrorizing Logan Canyon in 1923, was what creature? I don't know this one. A lost gray? A lost gray. You think you read something about this once? How daring! Madhouse gestures to Atlas, who's shaking like a rag doll. Bzz. Wrong! The correct answer was a big bear. Yeah, I probably should have gone with that. Oh well. Oof! And that's a hit! Sorry, pal. Ouch. You flinch from a sudden jolt of pain aching through your body. Ugh! Ow. It'll only get harder from here. In fact, every question you get wrong will slightly increase the vitality we sap from you. Sorry, rules are rules. You're making up the rules. Someone's gotta make them. Next question? Oh, now this is a good one. Question 3. Yes, sirree. The Rochester Giant, sighted in 1965, crushed the hood of whose car? Harold. Harold sounds about right. That's like a normal name. Yeah, you totally fell for it. The Rochester Giant doesn't exist. I didn't think so, but... Good God. Wrong, but Maddie, you totally cheated. So what? Suddenly you're hit with a gut punch this time, kneeling over from an invisible force stabbing into your stomach. Ah! Dude, this game's supposed to be fun. Aw, come on. It's fun for me. I think we have time for one last question, as an encore to the folks at home. Mike leans into his microphone, lowering his voice to a low growl. Do you know what happens to cheaters? Lifting his hat slightly, Mike's empty white eyes lock onto your fearful gaze. You never made a rule for that. A chill runs down your spine as you hold your ground. So you admit it. I make the rules. It's my show, my rules, my game. The ghost suddenly blinks out, only to reappear behind Atlas.
You're just another fake fan.
In a flash, Mike melds with Atlas, and the two form a much larger, scarier creature.
Don't you know who I am?
Cute as hell is what you are. But who? Good question.
I'm a goddamn urban legend, and I'm done wasting my eternity in this place. Don't I deserve to be free? Somehow, even in death, I'm still working. All night, every day, all the time, forever. Well, I'm done with liars, fakers, and those goddamn ghost hunters. None of them ever cared about the real me. I quit! No more graveyard shifts, no more management, and no more fake fans.
The pair looks down at their hands and wiggles each finger.
And do you know what happens to fake fans?
You kill us? The cryptid laughs, taking a wobbly step forward.
I get their souls.
Atlas staggers forward and swipes his talons through the air, narrowly missing you. You roll off your chair onto the floor, and without realizing it, you sprint for the door in an effort to simply stay alive. Atlas, what about our Friday movie night? Atlas can't hear you. We were gonna watch the extended edition of that one fantasy trilogy with the director's commentary. The Mothman goes rigid, and his antennae flick forward. And subtitles? You fumble with the doorknob, trying to get it open. Atlas's left leg jerks to one side, almost toppling the Mothman over.
Stop it!
He takes another step, but trips over nothing, like two drivers fighting for the same steering wheel. Are you crazy? We can't just combine cryptids. The Radio Man moth sounds frickin' stupid. Jamie, help! Atlas, he's been consumed by the ghost. The Jersey Devil clambers into the room, confused. They look around, only to watch the possessed Mothman jerk and jitter towards the duo, muttering and clawing at his own feathers.
What?
Did Atlas get taller? That's the first thing you noticed? This is unforgivable. Aw, not used to being the armrest, huh, shorty? Who cares? This isn't a contest. You're right. Feelers don't count. I think now it's time to fight. But that'll hurt him. Oh, so now you care. Gosh, Cryptid, I thought you were supposed to protect me. Huh? Let's make this quick. Oh boy. We're already super hurt, but that's okay. Madless laughs in your face. Madless opens up by chucking an oversized stereo speaker with supernatural force. Alright, 6. Cool. Success? There we go. Jamie barely steps out of the way. Wahahaha. Freebie. Are you two even trying? Madless furiously swipes his claws at the demon, who narrowly dodges the attack. Cryptid, I need direction. What do I even do? Choose a skill in the top left corner. All right. Sure, let the DPS be the healer as well. Good game design. Skullcracker. Alright. Difficulty 5. Cool.
Hold on.
Okay, that was a success. What does that mean? Great. Let me explain the basics. Shit. Where do I even start? You see, damage... Jamie, no, you're terrible at this. Jamie, no. They're trying so hard. Atlas, help. Not my problem. No, I'm not explaining shite. Shut up and fight me. Please. Okay. It seems Atlas's innate desire to overshare is more powerful than any supernatural force. What do you need to know? Anything else? No, actually, I think I've got it. Maybe. Great. I think that's everything. Hey, Jamie, it's okay. Get his ass. Jamie's totally fired up, the spark of determination gleaming in their wild eyes. It inspires you too. Maybe things will work out. Maybe you can do this. Let's save Atlas. Madlas freaks out. I need a breather. Jamie closes their eyes and the flame between their horns casts this cool light over their allies, mending some of their wounds. Oh damn, thank you, Jamie. It's time to fight. Alrighty. Alright, let's try this. Alright. Cryptid tries to think as hard as he can, but is worn out in the process. I think I broke my brain. Don't worry, I can take things from here. Jamie gains +2 brawn and a cult. Madhouse is preparing to attack. It's time to fight. Alright, let's try this. See if I can get it. Ooh, 9. Success! Frick yeah! Swiping their hand through the air, Jamie unleashes a raging bolt of blue hellfire. He's engulfed in pale blue light and takes 9 damage. Ah! Jamie winces at the monster's scream and squeezes their eyes shut. I'm sorry! Madlas cackles as he chucks an oversized stereo speaker at Jamie. Oof. 6. Frick. Result? Jamie is bonked over the head, taking 5 damage. Madlas looks to Cryptid and wildly slashes his claws through the air. Oh my god, we didn't get hit. Well, we did, but mostly unscathed. We took 1 damage. It's time to fight. Alright, we beat him though.
Don't you know who I am?
You losers really thought you could defeat me, you arrogant fools, you idiots! I'm a legend! I'm a demon! Atlas pops back to normal. I'm a little lightheaded.
Know your place.
The door to the studio buckles, splitting open as monstrous Taro bursts into the room. With a triumphant meow, she knocks Atlas to the ground. Sprawled out on the floor, all battered and dazed, Atlas hacks up a mouthful of toxic waste. Taro, what the hell? Atlas, are you okay? Atlas gives you a weak thumbs up. Yeah, I'm fine. Sorry for scaring you. Helping Atlas to his feet, you keep an arm around him as you nervously glance around. Where's Madhouse? Mike, you coward! Grasping at the air, the Jersey Devil exhales a gout of blue flame as they throw punches at nothing. Brr! Do you honestly think that'll work? Throwing another punch, Jamie winces as it actually strikes Madhouse's open palm. Coward! The ghost blinks back into view with a giddy laugh and a smile.
What?
Jamie yanks their hand away, but it's too late. Madhouse has coiled his fist around their arm. Didn't I tell you? Jamie doesn't care. They swing their head back and slam their skull against the ghost's face, leaving Madhouse sputtering. I don't deal with... Throwing their other fist, Jamie punches their arm through Madhouse's chest. Let me finish! They're both stuck. Jamie can't move their arms. Jamie bites and kicks, but to no avail. They're tangled in a tangible, intangible mess. Way to go and ruin the moment, bonehead. Madhouse tightens his grip around the devil. You wouldn't dare. What? I've never possessed a demon before. Your soul would be incinerated.
Yawn!
So what? I'll manage. Either way, it's a win-win. Madhouse's jaw suddenly unhinges, a curled horn jutting out the side of his head. He clasps a hand over his face and stifles a cry, his ghastly form flickering in the iridescent lights. I told you it wouldn't work. Jamie acts fast, taking this moment to finally tear their hand out of Madhouse's chest while he writhes, shaking ectoplasm off their claws. Madhouse gets an encore. Oh, wonderful. Atlas stares off into space. You okay, little buddy? Alright, Taro. What can you do? Don't think we'll use Taro to attack. Oops. Oh, hey, that's how I save. Anyways. I didn't realize that. Let's choose a different character. I think Jamie's the best one, honestly. For this battle, anyways. Alright. Failure. Well, reaching up, Jamie cups the flame in their hands and whispers a spell, the small flame dancing forward before exploding into a wild burst of hellfire. The flames roar out of control. Everyone takes damage. Jeez. Madhouse is preparing to attack. Cryptid could use some help. Yes, I could. Alright. Atlas jerks to one side. His red eyes flicker to a hazy green. He reaches towards the demon and speaks. Maddie, I'm hurt you'd turn on us like that. I know you're struggling, but we're like your biggest fans. Can't we talk about this over some drinks? Let's kiss and make up. You can autograph my shirt. I don't know you. Lunging at the Mothman, Madhouse is struck down by a crushing supernatural force. Madhouse grasps his chest and wheezes. What the hell? Atlas staggers back and shakes his head. Huh? Madhouse takes 8 damage, and Atlas coughs up ectoplasm, taking 3 recoil damage. Madhouse's brains decreases by 2. I wanted to believe you loved it here working your dream job, but now I know that was a total lie. Get over yourself. You don't know me. I know you're on the road to eradication. A crooked grin peels across the demon's face as he giggles to himself. You saw my future back there, didn't you? Huh? No, I can't. I didn't. You're one shitty liar. If you keep this up, you're going to die. Like, die. No one cares. Madhouse looks to Taro and slashes his claw through the air. This is for the fans. Wow. We got rank C because we took 38 turns. 30 for B. Well, next time maybe. Hopefully when the full game comes out too, I do better on this.
You're the real deal, huh?
The ghost's form flickers, Madhouse crumbling to the floor in an ectoplasmic heap. Let me finish this. Jamie steps forward, a fire roaring in their eyes. No! I still have questions! You take hold of Jamie's arm, trying to hold them back. Is that all you really care about? You're all so clueless. Snapping up, Mike musters the last bit of strength he has and latches onto you. You're coming with me. Oh dear. Stirring awake, you blink spots from your vision, feeling oddly light. What is this place? You furrow your eyebrows and shield your face from the pale white light. You glance down and see a harsh green outline below. It's Madhouse with a stunned look on his face and a firm grip on your ankle, holding you in place. Let go of me! You'll disappear. Isn't that the point? You want me gone? You kick and squirm, trying to break out of the specter's grasp. Hold on! Wait, just chillax for a second. Reeling you in like a kite on a string, Madhouse finally lets you go and quickly looks away. Look, it's no big deal. I just dragged your soul out of your body and set you adrift in the void. Oh god. You mean I'm dead? Yeesh. It sounds a lot worse when you put it that way. Where are we? Drifting in a doorway between the spirit and material world. I usually wake up here if I pass out at my desk for too long. Now give me your soul. No, you give me your soul. Nah. Why do you drag me in here? What do you want from me? I need you as a vessel to escape. Don't you feel bad for me? Come on, you've seen movies. You know how this ends. I can tell you whatever you want. What's this about a pesky curse? All of these are good choices. And I still cannot save, so we're just going with one choice. End his afterlife with your fist. You ball up your fists and awkwardly shift your weight as you glide through the air. Squeezing your eyes shut, you throw your fist forward and it connects. Ugh.
Oh, you're an asshole!
Hell yeah, you tell him. Oh, my nose. How'd you even touch me? Mike brings a hand to his face, feeling the empty space where a nose would be.
You dragged me into this hell dimension, and newsflash, we're both ghosts!
You throw your arms over your head, gesturing around the empty vacuum of space.
Of course I feel bad for you, Mike. You didn't deserve to die, let alone become a monster, but now you're totally acting like one.
Mike is stunned, unsure of what to say.
So if you're gonna eat my soul, you might as well do it already.
Gladly!
But I don't think you will. The Phantom backs off. You're right. I can't do this. Why not? I don't want to hurt you. I shouldn't have put any of you through this. I just don't know what else to do. I want to escape, but what if I up and disappear? All I have is this job. I can't remember my old life. I can't even remember my old face. Mike tips his hat down, covering his eyes. Damn it! You're not going to disappear. Tell that to the other defunct nobodies out there. If you really want a fresh start, you could start a podcast. It's like a radio show you carry in your pocket. On your cell phone? Mike perks up, a slight twinkle in his dead eyes. You go to take out your phone, only to realize it's back in the material world. I'll show you later. Even if you're a jerk. If it means anything, I think you're worth more than this crusty old station. Mike hesitates a moment before throwing his arms around you, giving you a big hug. Oh.
Thanks for not giving up on me.
Absolutely, Mike. You don't have to be the Elkhorn station poltergeist. Not anymore. Not if it makes you miserable. Get out of here.
This is all your fault.
How is it my fault?
You knew bringing a human here was dangerous.
Says the ghost gobbling demon.
Ah, right. Taro, where the hell were you?
Who cares? I was there to protect my human, and that's what matters.
You did the bare minimum.
Bite your tongue.
I knew everything would work out.
Stop lying to yourself, Atlas.
But I really can't see the future.
Then prove it, mothball.
Shush! Look, Cryptid is waking up. Ugh, I feel terrible. Thank goodness you're okay. Taro leaps into your arms, nuzzling against your neck and purrs. That's my human. More importantly, that loathsome ghost is gone. Jamie lets out a sigh of relief. Yeah, let's get the heck out of here. You don't respond, a lump forming in the back of your throat. Trailing behind the group, you stare down at the ground, listening to the cold gravel crunching underneath your shoes. Slowing to a stop, the group reaches the car, watching as you dig around in your pocket and pull out a set of car keys. The crew takes one last look back at the abandoned station. You watch as cracks and vines climb up its walls, the radio tower starting to rust over as the gleaming red beacon at the top flickers, then blinks out. Is something wrong? You look distressed. Jamie places a clawed hand on your shoulder. Oh yeah, it's cool. Haha, don't worry about me. Do you mind if we catch a ride with you? My hooves are killing me. And can we crash at your place? I'd rather not risk waking my housemate Gus at this hour. We don't mind. The more the meowier. Oh my god, I love these puns. Don't just answer for me. Well, I figured you could use the company. I do love sleepovers. Fine. It's not like I have a choice here. What's wrong? Is it the Gus thing? He's a sweet guy, once you get past the shedding. No, I don't know how to feel. I didn't get any answers about this stupid curse. I nearly died, and now my one source of information is gone. Good information, anyway. I'm a great source of information. Every rumor holds a speck of truth. Like eating spiders in your sleep. Atlas, that rumor was debunked. I need you to know this. It was. Oh, thank God. For real though, are you guys okay? I'm great. Tired. I'll be okay, just really sick of the color green. Boy, I hear ya. But it was kinda cool being the tall one for a second there. You and Jamie exchange worried glances. Nah, I still prefer you pint-sized. Yeah, let's never do that again. Don't worry, little guy. I'm sure you looked cool. Piling into the car, you flick on the headlights and turn the key, pulling out of the parking lot and away from the abandoned radio station. Trailing through the woods, you click on the radio back to channel 103.1. Your heart sinks as all you hear is static drowning out the hum of the car's engine. The show's really over. 103.1 is nothing but dead air on the radio waves. Taking a deep breath, you finally muster up the courage to change the channel, flipping back to a generic oldies station. Looking over your shoulder, you see Jamie resting their head against the car window, already dozing off. Though one sharp turn would send their horns through the glass. At least Taro looks adorable, all curled up in Jamie's arms. Your cell phone chimes in the cup holder of the car, and much to your dismay, it's a phone call. The number's a garbled mess of words and numbers. Even the screen is glitching out. I want to say no, but yes. The phone in your grasp shudders, the screen glitching out as a massive green ooze squeezes itself through the dock connector. With a wet splat, the slime ball picks itself up and forms a small, glowing orb. Hey, hey, hey! Hang up! I'm finally free! Sure, I lost a few limbs, but I'm free! You were seriously camping out in my phone? I thought you died! Bingo! No way am I beefing it yet. I've got a ton of life left in me. How? Tying yourself to a person takes a lot of negative energy, so I figured, why not try a smartphone instead? This thing's jam-packed with bad vibes. But you can't just leave. You're the Elkhorn radio ghost. Not anymore. Ew. A gout of steam curls from Jamie's jaws, heat rising off the awakened demon. Their wild eyes lock onto the glowing green orb who squeaks out in fear. Look at those eyes, he's terrified. Wretched specter, you dare to show your face after what you've done? Jamie? Jamie, be cool. Remember what we practiced? Be cool. Hiya, bonehead. Jamie throws their clawed hand forward, slashing at Mike, who bounces around the passenger seat. Punching a ghost while he's down, huh? Typical demon. The ghost darts around the car, taunting the demon while frantically dodging Jamie's claw swipes. Cryptid, eyes on the road! I'm trying! I'm going to devour your soul! Watch me out! Coming up fast, a hulking figure stands wide-eyed on the road, staring blankly at the car racing towards them. Atlas frantically grabs at the wheel. Damn, they're big. Ah! The car skids forward, squealing as you slam on the brakes. Crunch! The shock of your harsh brake hits you. Your senses begin flooding back all at once. With each newly regained sensation, you fear the worst. You expect to smell smoke filling the car, feel an airbag smothering your face, or taste the tang of blood in your mouth. Luckily, none of that's the case. The car, and its passengers within it, are mostly unharmed, save some mental scarring. Jamie and Atlas attempt to regain their composure while Taro's shocked expression tells you she probably has 8 lives now. You gaze out the windshield, which dawns a badass-looking crack across its face. The vehicle is stopped in the middle of the road, and before you stands a big, scary dog! Taro squeezes herself under the car seat, cowering.
What?
Oh gosh, oh geez! Atlas unbuckles, kicks the side door open, and scrambles out of the car. Is everyone okay? I'm hanging in there. Not you! Atlas tries swatting Mike away like a pesky mosquito, but the ghost is unfazed as Atlas's fluffy hand passes clean through him. Ouch! I'm glad you're all right, Mike. The towering demon emerges from the car and glares down at the glowing green orb. They frown, only to let out an exasperated sigh.
You have got to be joking.
Our battle will have to wait. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Mike blips back into your phone. Please keep that horrible hairy monster away from me. Not a problem, we'll just apologize, offer the big guy a ride home, and boom, we're all in the clear. Let's just bail.
What the heck?
Not happening. Shh, everyone knows you can't outrun a werewolf. I wasn't worried about that. The Mothman glances down and picks up the largest stick he can find. Oh god. Do you have a death wish? Don't worry, Jamie. I've got the reflexes of a housefly.
Idiotic.
Okay, Mothman. Atlas turns away from Jamie and immediately begins to poke the heaping pile of fur with the stick. Hey, buddy. Are you all right down there? I'm just gonna stand over there, away from whatever you're doing. Moonlight pours through the thick tree line. A silvery light casts over the large beast fallen in the dirt. As Atlas pokes the beast, he begins to stir, his thick claws scraping through the earth and his muscles flexing. You. The werewolf picks himself up off the ground, rips the stick out of Atlas's grasp, and firmly snaps it in half. Is that little mustache he has that's cute?
You hit me with your car!
Sorry. The werewolf roars, his voice a jumbled snarl mixed with the bellow of a man. Oh god, this werewolf is howling mad. He only has one. Oh god. Arching his back, the werewolf winces as his bones snap back into place, regaining 12 HP. Oh, it's not a full moon! Atlas stammers, his feathers standing on end. You were supposed to babysit! The Wolfman roars, his wild eyes glaring down at the little Mothman. Remember? Wait, August?
I'm General. June's fast asleep, and you're nowhere to be found!
August paces back and forth, eyeing the Mothman like a beast ready to strike.
When I follow my nose, I find you're out here partying with your friends!
You know him? Yes, this is August, my favorite housemate and best friend. Who would never maul me over a scheduling slip-up, right? Housemate, you're a pest. Hey. Jamie bristles with anger, the flame atop their head shooting off sparks. I know you didn't mean that. Hey, let's all just pump up the brakes. Unlike when you hit me with your car. Cryptid takes 10 emotional damage. Oh god. Don't take this out on Cryptid. You're the one standing in the middle of the road. Roar!
Why must you hurt me?
See, this is the problem. I try to have an honest dialogue and you yell at me. You're a slacker. You never do what you're told. And the one time I ask you to sit your ass down for the evening, you leave. Yeah, once Nate got home from work, August looks like he's about to explode. I baked the macaroni casserole like you asked. Did you turn off the oven? This is going nowhere. Jamie clears their throat, sliding the Mothman behind them. What Atlas was trying to say is that he's very sorry. I'm gonna tear your feelers off. I know he can be a hassle, but thanks for giving Atlas a safe place to stay. Reaching out, Jamie places a gentle hand onto the Wolfman's shoulder. Tearing his arm away, August snaps at Jamie, trying to bite them as they yank their hand back. Don't bite me! If you're so close, why doesn't he follow you home? I live in a bad part of town. The abandoned mine. The Weeping Catacombs, actually. Yeesh, how's rent? Rough. Ludugata only accepts mailed checks. What is happening? I wasn't out partying, Gus. We were searching for clues relating to Cryptid's curse. Who? The werewolf grunts, his amber eyes drifting down before resting on you. He's staring at you now. You don't look cursed. It's like a feeling of unease. Something terrible is gonna happen to me and I can't stop it. I don't even know what it is. Welcome to the club. You look down at the ground, shuffling your shoes across the dirt. Nah, my curse isn't nearly as cool as yours. Cool? Bending to the whims of a celestial body isn't something I'd call cool. It's tragic and dangerous. I guess. No way! Werewolves are so cool. Oh yeah? Scaring backpackers? Howling at the moon? You stopped a moving car with your face. August sighs and shakes his head.
You could have just apologized.
We could have and should have. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, Cryptid. Yeah, you seem nice. Can I give you a ride to the hospital?
If you could find a veterinarian at this hour.
Oof. The Wolfman's guffaws cut short by a sharp yelp and he winces. Eeh! August, don't die! I'm sorry, you were counting on me. I should have been responsible. I'm not gonna die. It's my stupid curse wearing off. Oh. What moon phase are we in? The first quarter.
Now that explains it.
Explains what? August's monstrous form begins to waver as he starts to trudge off, leaving him teetering forward before dropping to one knee. He takes a sharp breath before collapsing onto the ground, totally unconscious. You know absolutely nothing about cryptid care and aren't sure how to help. Should we take him to a hospital? Does Longhope have a hospital? They have gas station sushi, so they have hospitals, right? You want nothing but to faceplant into a bed and never speak of this again.
Well.
While you losers were busy fighting, I called emergency services. Some cab from Hocus Health Center and Potion should be here any minute. Well, I suppose that answers your question of the state of healthcare in the cryptid world. Really? Hey, someone's gotta be the responsible adult around here. Thanks, Mike. Yeah, whatever. Jamie turns toward the ghost and smiles awkwardly. Madhouse scowls in response. You were a formidable foe, Madhouse Mike. It was wrong of me to attack you in your current state, considering the unfair advantage. Aw, bonehead, you cheeky devil. Maybe wait until we're out of a moving vehicle next time. Just a thought. Cryptid, please let me fix this. We'll worry about it tomorrow. Is the scary dog man dead? No, August is still breathing, just blacked out. Oh. Swerving down the road, a jet black SUV decorated in streaks of white skids to a stop next to the party. A pair of red lights flashing.
Oh, man!
You were supposed to call an ambulance, not a funeral coach. We can't afford to be picky. Out of the way! The driver door opens and a stark white raven flutters onto the scene. A huge muzzled cryptid dressed in a gray jumpsuit trailing close behind. Come on, get him in the cabin. Was that bird driving? We're short-staffed. Ah. The tall cryptid reaches into his jumpsuit and pulls out a pen and clipboard. Looks like he passed out from exhaustion. Ha! Werewolves with their invincibility complex. We'll get him patched up. What about the police reports? Do cryptids have insurance? Who do I talk to about this? Haha! Humans. Furrowing his eyebrows, the larger cryptid brings a hand up and flicks the raven off his head. He'll be fine, I swear. After the coma. Maybe. Exhaling a gout of steam, the muzzled cryptid's hair bristles as he glares at the bird. Coma? Just kidding. Don't worry about any of that fluff. Werewolves are incredibly resilient. With a low growl, the larger cryptid holds the clipboard out to you, expecting you to sign the paper. It's some sort of waiver, a werewolf-specific one at that. What's this? A werewolf attack report! Oz here keeps track of sightings. Yeah, I don't know. Cryptid's not signing anything. Atlas huffs, handing the waiver back to the muzzled cryptid, who glowers down at the Mothman. You weren't bit, were you? No one got bit. Blah, blah, blah. You guys can go now. Hey, bud. We're just doing our job. Let's go, Oz. With a nod and a flit of his wings, the raven swoops back into the ambulance. Yes? Scooping August's unconscious form up off the ground, Oz carries him away to the midnight cab. Maybe one of us should have stayed with August. Atlas watches as the SUV roars to life and veers away. You okay to drive? No, totally. Let me just rest my eyes standing up. We should get him home. In a blink, you're being carried to the backseat of your car by Jamie. With another, you're on the road as Atlas snoozes in the passenger seat, and Jamie drives quietly. Nodding off in the back seat, you hold Taro in your arms and blink awake as you see the car slow to a stop in the parking lot. Stifling a yawn, you carry your cat up the stairs and lead the three cryptids into your suite. With a final blink, you're in your bed. Before fully succumbing to sleep, you look over to the side of your bed. Atlas is on the floor, sleeping by your bedside on a makeshift mattress made of couch cushions and an old throw blanket. The lights flicker off and you catch a glimpse of Jamie quietly closing her bedroom door. Lying on the bed of your childhood home, you grip the Polaroid camera in your hands. Tonight you're finally going to catch that monster on tape. You scoot towards the window and peek through the blinds, angling your flashlight through the glass. The backyard is empty. Not even your neighbor's cat is outside yowling on the fence. With a sigh, you lower your camera and close your eyes. Maybe it was all a dream. Nah. You snap awake at the sound of knocking against your window, leaving you scrambling for your camera. Oh my gosh! You fumble with the camera and yank the window blinds open, a pair of massive red eyes gazing back at you. You've never seen anything like this before. Now's your chance. Absolutely. Seize this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Flash! You take the photo, leaving the creature squealing and tumbling from the window, blinded by the flash. Success. You silently fist pump the air and peer through the window, trying to see where the creature had gone. Sliding the window open, you hear a squeaky voice coming from the bushes below.
Ow! Why would you do that?
You can talk? Yeah, I can talk. I'm not some sort of boogeyman. Why were you peeking through my window? You left your lights on. Are you scared of the dark or something? No way! Pulling himself out of the bushes, the strange creature splays his wings and flutters back to your window, resting against the windowsill. You should be more careful. Resting in the lamplight is a short, scruffy creature with inky feathers and a pair of antennae. He's wearing a loose t-shirt and goggles. One of his knees is all bandaged up. What are you?
I'm Atlas!
You're Atlas, you are. That's a silly name. Oh yeah? What's your name? Cryptid. Well, Cryptid, you're a weirdo. You're a talking bug. Unless you hadn't noticed, I'm a moth, not a bug. Is that why you keep knocking on my window? Yeah. Sorry about that, moth vision. Maybe keep the lights off next time. You never know what it might attract. Like what? Cryptids like me. Click. Atlas perks up, his feelers flicking to one side as his gaze shifts. Glancing over your shoulder, he blinks. Look, I've gotta go. Hearing footsteps creaking towards your room, you look towards the door. Atlas? You glance back at the window to find the Mothman is gone. A low growl rumbles from the hallway, the door to your room creaking open as the sound of footsteps is replaced with a dragging, scraping noise. Huh? Slinking into the room is the outline of your mother's shadow. But instead of flicking on the lights and scolding you for staying up past bedtime, she lets out a wheeze and a twisted jumble of words leave her mouth. Lights out. Mom? You clutch the camera in your shaking hands, angling it up towards the shambling creature. Lurching towards you, the shadowy creature takes on a different, more nightmarish shape, a dozen blue eyes peeling open from its flesh. The shadowy creature growls and squeaks, trying to make out words you can't possibly understand. You've never seen anything like this before. Now's your chance. Yeah, I'm scared. Mom? You clutch the camera in your shaking hands, angling it upwards towards the shambling creature. You can't take the photo. Your mind feels like it's splintering. You can't think or move. With one last breath, you slump to one side and your vision snaps to black. I'm sorry. It's an interesting name.
Oh, you're back.
Looks like you've reached the end of this chapter, kid. Don't worry, there'll be more soon. I appreciate you sticking it out till the end. Now, you take care, alright? Seems my time here's up. Good luck and no. I'm rooting for you. So, that was the demo of Cryptid Crush. The chapters 0 and 1. And oh my goodness, I loved it. I thought that was a fun visual novel with some little battle elements in it. I like the rolling for things in general. I think it's cool. I have played a few tabletop RPGs before, so, you know, I've experienced it a few times. But, I literally just truly enjoyed this game. And I really want to thank Lion for recommending it to me. Thank you. Thank you so much. It was cute. The character designs were cute. The characters themselves were cute. The voice acting was excellent. The music was excellent. And I really can't wait to see where the story goes. I want to find out more about the other cryptids in the town. And I want to find out what happened to our mom, since we had that odd memory. I'm going to assume it was a memory. We met Atlas, though. So did we meet him as a child? Well, I guess we'll find out when the full release comes out. But yeah, that was a fantastic demo. It was a lot of fun. So if you like this video, please hit that like button. And if you want to see more of me, but you haven't yet, please subscribe. I upload videos every Monday and Wednesday, as well as shorts and extra videos throughout the week, if I have anything that I want to upload. I also stream on Twitch on Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Fridays are usually twice a month, but they have been known to be more, so if you want to come by and say hello, that would be awesome. And I hope to see you all next time. Bye!